So let's try to solve this question. So in this question it's been asked that heat on lead nitrate gives yellow lead to oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. So we have to calculate the total volume of NO2 and O2, total volume of NO2 and O2 produced on heating 8.5 gram of lead nitrate. Okay, so the important part is when heat is applied on the lead nitrate, it gives you yellow lead to oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Okay, so we have to calculate the total volume of NO2 and O2 produced on heating 8.5 gram of lead nitrate. Very important, 8.5 gram of lead nitrate. So what do we do in this type of question? First of all, we write down the balanced chemical equation. So let's write down the balanced chemical equation. So chemical equation, perfect. So what is going to be the balanced chemical equation over here? So as it mentions, the lead nitrate heating on lead nitrates. Okay, so what is lead nitrate? Lead nitrate is nothing but PbNO3 twice. Okay, what is lead nitrate? Lead nitrate is PbNO3 twice, and heating is done on it. Okay, so when you heat the lead nitrate, what happens? You get the lead to oxide, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Lead oxide is PbO, nitrogen dioxide is NO2 and oxygen is O2. Am I right? Perfect. Now let's try to balance the chemical equation. So we can balance the chemical equation by, here we have one lead, so here we have one lead, 2 nitrogen. From here we have only one nitrogen, so we'll multiply with 2 over here. Then we have 3 to the 6 oxygen over here, but here we have only 1, 2 to the 4, 1 plus 4 5 and 6 7. So here we have 6, here we have 6. On the LHS we have 6, on the RHS we have 7 oxygen. So we have to balance this chemical equation. So let's multiply over here with 2. So we have to multiply over here as well 2. So 2 lead. Now nitrogen, how many nitrogen total we have? 2 from here, and multiplying 2 with that you will get the 4 nitrogen over here. And then how many oxygen remains? So basically 6 was over here, and multiply 6 with 2, we get the 12 oxygen atoms. Okay, so now here we have, this is 2, this is 4 to the 8 and 2. How many nitrogen we have now? 8 plus 2 10, 10 plus 2 12. Okay, so now this is the balanced chemical equation. If you still have any doubt regarding how do we balance the chemical equations, you can comment your doubt in the comment section. I will make a dedicated video towards that as well. Okay, so now let's continue with this question. So it says the lead nitrate, a PbO, NO2 and O2. Okay, now reaction is balanced. Now let's go back to the again this question. The once we write down the balanced chemical equation, the next part is comes to the calculating the molecular weight, calculation of molecular weight. So let's calculate the molecular weight of lead nitrate. Okay, so 2 into, because this 2 over here. Okay, so 2 into, what is the atomic weight of the lead? Lead is 207. Okay, plus nitrogen, 2 nitrogens over here, therefore 2 into 14, plus how many oxygen? 3 to the 6, so 6 times oxygen. Oxygen is nothing but 16, and all multiplied by 2. When you calculate all of this, you get the answer is equals to 662 gram. Okay, so here we have 662 gram of lead nitrate. Okay, 662 gram of lead nitrate is giving you how many grams of oxygen and nitrogen. Okay, so instead of going for the weight, we're gonna go for the volume. Okay, so how do we get for the volume and why do we get for the volume? Because in this question it says they calculate the total volume of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. Okay, so it's very simple. What you can do over here, always do remember one important thing, that is 1 mole is equals to 22.4 liter. 1 mole is equals to 22.4 liter. Okay, so if I say over here how many moles I have? 4. When the stoichiometric coefficient is 4, we have how many liters? 4 into 22.4 liters. Okay, perfect. Okay, how many moles do we have over here? Nothing is written, that means 1 over here. That means we have 1 into 22.4 liter. Okay, so 1 mole is equals to 22.4 liter. This is very important. We have to always remember that. Okay, now let's go back to this question. So it's very simple, that 662 gram of lead nitrate is giving you 4 into 22.4 liter of nitrogen dioxide and 1 into 22.4 liter of oxygen. Correct? So what can we do over here? Now we can apply the unitary method and we can calculate the volume obtained by 8.5 gram of lead nitrate and volume obtained for oxygen by the 8.5 gram of lead nitrate. Okay, so let's go for the solving. So it's very simple. We're gonna do for the nitrogen dioxide. So it's very simple. If 662 gram of lead nitrate is giving me 4 into 22.4 liter of NO2, then 8.5 gram of lead nitrate will give me X volume of nitrogen dioxide. Okay, so can I calculate that? Yes, we can calculate. Let's solve for the value of X. Let's solve for the value of X. So X is equals to 4 into 22.4 into 8.5 divided by 662. When you solve this fraction, you get the answer is equal to 1.15 liter of NO2. 1.15 liter of NO2. So hence we can say the volume of nitrogen dioxide obtained by heating the 8.5 gram of lead nitrate would be 1.15 liter. Okay, now let's solve for the oxygen. So oxygen, we can say 662 gram of lead nitrate gives 1 into 22.4 liter of oxygen. Then 8.5 gram of lead nitrate will give us X volume of oxygen. So let's solve the value of X. X is equals to 22.4. X should be equal to 22.4 into 8.5 divided by 662. 662 is equals to 0.287. When you solve this fraction, you get the answer equal to 0.287 liter of oxygen. Liter of oxygen. Okay, now we have done this question, but one important part left which is mentioned in this question is we have to write down the calculated total volume of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. That means we just now have to add 1.15 liter and 0.287 in order to finalize the answer. So we can write down over here that total volume obtained by heating the 8.5 gram of lead nitrate is 1.15 liter of nitrogen dioxide plus 0.287 liter of oxygen, which comes out to be 1.437 liter. Okay, 1.437. So hence total volume of nitrogen dioxide and oxygen produced on heating 8.5 gram of lead nitrate is 1.437 liter. I hope you understood this question, but still if you are having any doubt regarding this or any other question, you can comment your doubt in the comment section and we will solve your doubt by making a dedicated video. Till then, keep on studying.